Yes, guys, make sure you're following us on Apple Podcast and Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It massively helps us out. Enjoy. Welcome back to Ball Talk with me, Lewis Bryan. Today, I'm joined by Crystal Palace goalkeeper, Joe Whitworth. Right, Joe, first of all, thanks for coming on, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for having me.
First thing I want to ask is, how did you get into football? Like, what age?
Yeah, I've just played ever since I was young and used to play Sunday League for my local team and played up front actually.
Yeah, up
Yeah,
front.
yeah, up front. Yeah,
Yeah. Any
banged in.
goals?
To be fair, banged a few goals every year, but um,
To be fair, I'm
yeah,
not
used to.
surprised with your feet.
Yeah, no, I used to play up front. Just like loved it. To be fair, loved football and my dad got me into it, and yeah,
What
just
age was
pushed
that?
on for there. Probably would have started maybe under sevens,
Yeah,
like just
early.
playing Sunday League, and then moved through the ages with my mates, and just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
loved it. To be fair,
Where was that then? Whereabouts did you play?
yeah. Played in Guildford, so I used to play for Bertham Juniors, which was
Okay, yeah.
basically just like round the corner
Yeah,
from my
local
gaff.
team.
So yeah, really good. To be fair,
Yeah, yeah, nice. And then what? So how did you played for them for a few years, I'm guessing?
yeah. So played them for a few years. Played up front a lot, like played anywhere really. Um, And then when I was around maybe 10, I trialed, well, it was like a open trial in my area and just decided to go and goal because I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Didn't majorly like the running around up front.
Yeah, I
But
don't blame you.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, just decided to go and goal and then went to this open trial thing and got a trial at AFC Wimbledon and then got in through there.
So AFC Wimbledon's where you
Yeah,
started,
yeah,
yeah.
AFC Wimbledon, yeah.
What age did you get into them?
Um, oh, must have been under 10s, I think.
Under 10s.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Good age to get into an academy that I
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
under
yeah.
10s.
Not bad. Yeah,
Get in, learn all the tactical side
yeah,
more.
exactly. Yeah,
So under 10s you got in and then what, a few years with them?
yeah. So, um,
Did you I mean, obviously you've
yeah,
went
I've
to
been at
Palace,
Palace
but
quite a long time.
yeah,
Yeah. So I was at Wimbledon for 2 years. And then moved to Palace.
yeah.
So
Okay. What, they just picked you up or did you?
yeah. So to be fair, we played Palace quite a lot because it's not too far away from it. So
Yeah.
we played them a lot in friendlies and maybe played them two, three times. And then yeah, then Palace bought me from Wimbledon.
They bought you?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Do you remember how much?
No, I ain't got a clue if I'm
Yeah.
honest. I was young then, so
Yeah, yeah. Big summer signing. I actually remember when I remember you I think you might have been like 14, 15,
mm,
and you must have been training with the 18s or the
yeah,
21s at
yeah.
the time,
That would
yeah.
have been with you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, with
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
yeah. You'd have your day off school and that, and
yeah,
even then you thought, oh yeah, decent. Yeah, he's decent, he can play. Outfield as well.
yeah,
Yeah, so obviously, how was Palace Academy since you were 14?
yeah.
Um, how'd you find that? How'd you
Mate, I've
find the
loved it
academy?
ever since.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Loved it. It's been a great club for me. Progressed through the ages. Played loads of games with loads of different people, loads of great coaches,
yeah.
and yeah, loved it to be fair.
Who was the first couple coaches you had? Do you remember at
Oh,
Palace? A
um,
few years ago now, but
yeah, I think it was Rob Quinn might have been my first one.
yeah,
Yeah, he's 18's manager now, and he's so
18th, yeah.
yeah. So I think I've had him and
Yeah, because he would have been
maybe
the
one
15s
other.
or 14s then.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe one other. And he's moved up, and since I've moved up,
Gone up with him.
just yeah,
That's
pretty
good then.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I suppose was there any point in the academy where you were like out of the team or?
Um, yeah, like to be fair, like when you're younger, you're kind of just getting experience and getting games and sharing minutes and stuff
Yeah, chop and change a lot, didn't you?
until you get to like I'd say 18s. That's when you start kind of
Got to win the games then.
becoming more serious and more kind of playing every week, etc. But yeah, and that obviously in and out of the team. But when you're younger, I think you just enjoy playing football and
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
the experience and
And
stuff
I
like that.
suppose up until, like you said, 18s, it's probably like developing players
Yeah, it's
more, isn't it?
yeah, definitely much more developing players. Obviously, we want to win in cup competitions and stuff, but I think it's more about giving players minutes
Yeah,
and developing young guys.
yeah, yeah. And then when did you, so obviously moved up to 18s at what age? Quite young, I'm guessing.
Um, I trained with the 18s maybe when I was 15, 16 a few times
Yeah,
with day release and stuff.
with me, yeah.
Yeah, and then um, obviously as a first year scholar, that was my first full season playing under 18s.
Okay, yeah.
Um, I think I think I made my debut for the 18s when I was 16,
which
under
is big for a
16s. I
keeper
think.
as well. It's harder, isn't it?
Yeah, I was with Paddy. But yeah, I think that was. I think I played one game that season because of a
Yeah,
few
yeah.
injuries. But yeah,
That's good that you're with Paddy for your debut for 18s, and then
yeah,
was he with for your
yeah. He
debut for
was.
the
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
No, he was. Yeah, he was part of the coaching staff.
for
Yeah,
your debut,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We'll speak about that a bit later, but so did you have you didn't really obviously me going through the academy, I've had a lot of injury struggles,
Mm.
but did you have any big
Um.
injuries set you back, sort of like before
uh,
you turned pro?
yeah. Well, had one injury that I was out for a few months with, and that's literally the only thing. It was my ankle. Can't exactly remember what I'd done, but yeah, had my left ankle
Yeah,
was an injury that I've had where I was out for maybe 3 4 months. But other than that, I've been
yeah, yeah,
quite good. Like a few niggles, but everyone has a few niggles.
yeah.
But
You're
other than
gonna get
that,
that training every day, ain't you? So
yeah,
pretty
like
smooth sailing.
that's been all right. Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
touch wood. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So then you obviously you signed I'm guessing you signed your pro at what 17?
Yeah, I think it was under. I think it was the under 16 season. I would have
Yeah,
signed it. I think it's the year the year where you're going to turn 17. So I think
yeah,
that
yeah.
that would have been the year. Yeah,
That would have been what your first year scholar maybe.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe no,
because
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
17 is the earliest you can actually officially sign a pro in it. I
exactly.
think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you could be offered before, but it's all like
it's all up in the
yeah,
air in it. You shouldn't really, but yeah. So then obviously you trained. So first of all, I was signing your first pro. Do you
oh yeah,
remember the
amazing.
day
Yeah,
you found out?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. The day that I signed was obviously amazing. I had my family with me, and
yeah,
um, with all the work that you've done when you were younger and coming up through the age groups to sign at the club that I've been for so long, and the team I support was obviously amazing for me.
yeah. Palace fan as well, mate.
Yeah,
That's got to be good,
exactly.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
no matter how long your career is, it's always a big milestone, that, isn't it? Your
yeah,
first
definitely.
professional
Yeah,
contract. But
definitely. Yeah.
yeah, that's top. What and then I suppose the next step was breaking into the first team, which
Yeah.
I know you started training with them like quite a while before you actually made your debut, didn't you?
Yeah. Last season I was third choice, and I trained every day with them, and absolutely loved the opportunity. I'm really grateful for the opportunity that I got in that season to train with all the Premier League guys over the road, and
Yeah,
um, yeah, and obviously I come off the back of a year playing 23s, which I loved as well, and the step up was to train with the first team most days, and travel to games, which was obviously an incredible experience, being able to travel to these stadiums and
yeah, definitely.
um, being involved in match days and stuff.
Yeah, nice. What would you say? What would you say the biggest step up is? I always ask this, but what would you say the biggest step up is between sort of like 18s, 23s, and then going over to
Um, for sure, it's like intensity, um, fast playing, the quickness of how players change the tempo
yeah?
in playing. Um,
So intensity
it's
is high
like
in it,
it's
very high.
incredible. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so high. But you have to be to compete at the level. Like you
yeah,
have
yeah,
to, but the team has to be very good at all aspects of the game, and has to be quick and has to be sharp
yeah, definitely. I always
in
found
training.
sorry, I always found mistakes are so much more like costly
Mm.
when you're over there. Like
For
what
sure, yeah. If you give the ball away, I'd say 9 times out of 10, someone's going to score.
something bad's happening. Yeah,
Yeah, but if you give it, say, for example, I'll give the ball away. Um, 18s, 23s, you might have a chance, but in first team, I'd say not, like
no,
hardly ever get a
and
chance.
then it gets
It's a goal,
highlighted, doesn't
straight in
it?
goal. Yeah,
Especially with a keeper.
exactly.
Like
Yeah,
so, yeah, you got
yeah,
yeah, like you said, it's all right. But so now let's go on. We'll talk about your debut then.
yeah,
19, yeah,
yeah. 19. Yeah,
and uh, you're the youngest ever Premier League goalkeeper for
for
Palace.
Palace. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
top.
mate, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. What was go on? What
Um,
was it like when you found out about that?
yeah. So,
Did you know it was coming?
can't. Yes and no. Um, we had a few injuries. I think. We had Sam Johnson who was out for a few months, and then the week leading up to the Brighton game, um, Vincento got a niggle, I think,
Yeah,
and no one was really sure whether he was going to be out for the game or not. And then actually on the day, I got told that he wasn't playing and I was starting.
yeah.
Mate, it was such an amazing feeling
I bet
of
mixed emotions. Yeah,
yeah, very mixed. But yeah, it was a bit crazy. I always feel like I wasn't sure whether it would be good to like know that I was playing before
Yeah,
or know on the day. But I feel like if I knowing on the day, I was kind of just thinking about the job ahead, and I didn't really
yeah.
fully take it in.
If you have like a week or so to think about it, you
Yeah,
just start overthinking in your head what can
exactly.
go wrong, I
I
suppose.
think that might have been that was the best thing that could have happened to me to kind of just know on the day and know that I'm gonna have to play
Yeah,
and do try to do my job to the best I can.
yeah, yeah. Brighton away, yeah,
Yeah, Brighton
yeah,
away,
yeah.
it's crazy,
Was it?
especially as a Palace fan.
Yeah. Oh, that's got to be. I
Yeah,
didn't actually think of that, but yeah,
the one game, but
that
it's
you'd want to
obviously
play. Yeah.
means so much to all of the supporters from both sides. But yeah,
Was there
crazy game.
any like any of the senior boys maybe give you any little bit of advice
Yeah,
just
no,
before?
all the senior boys were amazing with
Yeah,
me because just telling me to do my job and do the things that I do best and just yeah,
keeping it simple in your
keeping
head.
it
Yeah,
exactly yeah, just keeping it simple and build myself into the game and
yeah,
just show what I can do really.
yeah. One big difference, I suppose, would be the crowd. Obviously,
Yeah.
first time not being around the crowd, but playing in it, that
Yeah, the
environment.
only really experience that I've had playing in front of, well, I did before them was kind of EFL games and um, kind of pre-season games. That's always been a good thing
Yeah,
where you play first teams and they bring out a good crowd and stuff. Like
yeah,
I love playing in front of the crowd and um, yeah, those were the real experiences I had before. And then, um, but it's much different to walking out in front of as many fans as there was, and yeah, it was amazing.
yeah, yeah. How were they? Did they treat you all right?
Well, it's Brighton, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I did expect a lot of bits getting I don't really know, just kind of
The usual.
yeah, the usual
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Like especially from the Brighton fans who are obviously rivals to Palace, but um yeah, I don't mind it. It happens. It's part of football, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
So
Do you find it
I
makes
don't.
you sharp, makes you like sharper in the crowd maybe
Um,
compared to like let's say a 23s match? It's hard to, don't know,
yeah, no, I do get what you mean.
just like the focus. I don't know,
Yeah, you can. I feel like you can. Obviously, there's a massive crowd there. You can get distracted
especially
easily.
for a keeper. If you 5 10 minutes without seeing the ball at all, then
Yeah, yeah. You have to stay concentrated and stuff. I found it obviously playing on my debut. It was I was just making sure I was trying to stay as concentrated as I could
yeah,
and
yeah,
staying focused on the game. It is like without loads of experience with it is tough sometimes. Like
yeah.
people kind of screaming at you and stuff. And oh, so what?
Is he sort of talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What have I done?
But other than that, yeah, no, it was alright to be fair.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt good.
Just something you get used to more and more
Yeah, I
as you do
felt
it.
good in a moment.
And then you had this the Emirates.
Yeah,
That's got to
yeah,
be top. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan,
yeah,
so yeah, I did watch on with that. Paddy was the Paddy was the he took
yeah,
that, didn't he? Because I think
yeah,
Vieira just got the sack
yeah,
then.
yeah,
Um, was that similar experience? Anything different to the Brighton?
yeah. I think I can't remember how many people, but there was more people there, obviously. But
Been about 60,000 at the
oh,
Emirates, wasn't it?
really? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, mate. Obviously, you dream of playing at stadiums like that.
Yeah,
And to be fair, any stadium in the Premier League is amazing. But playing at the Emirates with all the history that it's had there
yeah,
and
yeah.
was crazy.
Carpet pitch, changing
Yeah,
rooms,
yeah,
just
pristine. Yeah.
yeah,
Everything about the place was amazing, and even having as many Palace fans as there was so many Palace fans singing the whole way through, and yeah, we lost the game, but it was an experience that I'll never forget for sure.
yeah, yeah. That's top, mate. Buzzing for you, to be fair.
Thank you,
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate it.
We'll talk about. I suppose you played. We'll get off like the club topics. We'll talk about international. I know you've played. How many seasons have you played for
Oh,
England now?
my first season that I played a game in would have been under 15, I
Yeah,
think. Um, I played a few games. I can't remember how many. I think it was maybe four or five.
yeah,
And then played a few under 16. Um, and then under 18. And then I've been called up this season. I haven't played a game yet, but um, yeah, this season I was under 19 with a call up. So yeah, like I just try and I don't really think much about the international side. I kind of just try to
treat him as another game.
play as much play as well as possible
Yeah,
for Palace, and then having the international side come in and just an added bonus,
yeah,
which I'm obviously massively proud to have played for my country with in a youth England's setup.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, yeah. I bet it was. So I think 15s is that the earliest it start? Like
I think so.
one of them, yeah. So
Yeah,
you've
I
pretty
think
much
so.
gone near enough the whole way through
Yeah,
until obviously
pretty
now the
much.
big one.
Other than 1 year, I think I didn't get a quota. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then it's what 90. I don't know. Do they do 20s or is it straight to 21s?
No, they do. Yeah, they do
Do
20s.
every year, do they? Yeah.
Um,
So that's the next step, I
yeah, and
suppose.
then 21s. Yeah, I think I'm on the 20s this year.
Oh wait,
Actually,
I don't even know.
wait, hang about.
You probably yeah you might
No,
no
I'm under 19s.
yeah
Yeah,
oh, okay
next season will be under 20s.
yeah
Yeah. So yeah, I've gone pretty much all the way through, other than a year in a
yeah
few different, few camps that I haven't gone to. But other than that, yeah.
yeah yeah. Did you watch the under 21s
Yeah, I
Euros?
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
decent team,
watched
aren't
all the
they?
way through. Yeah, the team was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah
Especially James Trafford, who's obviously saved the penalty in the last minute, and
yeah
he was an absolute joke throughout
yeah
the
yeah
whole tour.
yeah. And is he just signed for? Is he at Burnley already, or was he just signed?
No, he's at Man City. I think he's been interested by Burnley.
Burnley, yeah
I'm not sure if he signed it, but yeah,
yeah yeah. That'd be a good move for him actually get
yeah, it's
Premier League minutes.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah yeah, decent. That and the whole team, the under 21s team is pretty much just so they're all like playing in the Prem
yeah,
or like that level, aren't
yeah,
they? So that's a serious
yeah.
standard to get in.
Serious team. Yeah, 100%.
I
Loads
suppose
of
that's
players
a
in the Prem and
yeah
Champ that are playing regularly, and that's definitely.
yeah
Um, Obviously they've won the tournament, so they're working well together. And
yeah
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that'd be good, mate. Hopefully you can make the step up soon.
yeah, I hope so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I hope so.
We can obviously we just had a chat about this. We can edit it out if you need to, but for your plans for the upcoming season,
Yeah,
what's in your head? What are you looking to
yeah.
do?
So for me, I've had a good couple of years, and I'm looking to kind of go into men's football and play as many games as possible, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, hopefully go into a team in the EFL or into Europe or something like that. Whatever really comes my way, I'm not too massively bothered about what level. I just want to go and play games and improve myself that way, if I'm honest.
yeah. So like some consistent men's football,
Yeah, of course.
playing for
Yeah,
3 points every week. Yeah,
just playing for 3 points every week and getting that experience playing in front of fans, etc. And
yeah, yeah,
everything that comes with it. I just want to go and improve and go and play games and
yeah,
hopefully show what I can do.
yeah, yeah. Which I mean, you showed it in the little glimpses
Yeah,
that you've been the opportunities you've had. So yeah, I don't see why not.
yeah.
Because I suppose there's no like you're 19, no 20 now or 19.
19 still. Yeah.
19, yeah. So there's no, I mean, playing under 21s football for you now, it's not really going to do it, is it? Like,
Well, yeah, well, I played a season before and I played a few games last season as well, and
yeah,
I'm looking to take a step forward and
yeah,
hopefully playing through into men's football, hopefully at some point soon.
yeah, yeah. Okay, good stuff, mate.
Yeah,
Do you want to? I know you've got your company match
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Yeah, do you want to have a little talk about that?
yeah. Of course, yeah.
What I know it's like so it's sort of all like football.
Yeah, like football apparel kind of um stuff that all footballers can use, really.
Yeah,
Yeah, just we currently sell grip socks. So I'm kind of testing that out to start with.
yeah,
Me and a few of my mates has started it up, kind of just something that could keep us engaged with, yeah, just like on the side of what we have as well in our
yeah.
life.
What was the like? How did that all start? Did it literally just you and your mates having a chat?
Yeah, so um, there's a couple of us that play football. There's three of us that play football,
Yeah,
and then my other mate has does something else, and we just wanted something um that can like bring us together in like after we like when we finish school and wanted to keep us kind of as a good friendship group and have something on the side of
yeah.
see if we can build it really.
Yeah, I suppose because it's easy for you to sort of fall away from your school
Yeah,
friends once you go
100%.
into
Yeah,
football.
yeah, and like I've been mates with them since I was 6 or 7 in
Yeah,
in primary school and
yeah,
preschool and stuff. Um, so I think after secondary school, sorry, it's quite easy to kind of fall away from those friendships when you move on to more things. But
yeah,
we
definitely.
wanted to keep something that'll keep us friends and keep us working together and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and yeah, 'cause it can get as good as it is. It can get lonely as being a
yeah,
full-time
yeah,
footballer. Everyone
hundred
else is
percent.
out
Yeah,
with their like longer jobs, a lot of time on your hand as well, I suppose. So
yeah, there is a lot of time, and it keeps me occupied with something as well that I actually really enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
I suppose like it's something depends how it kicks off, but something that you could potentially get into after, like,
yeah,
stay
of
with after
course,
football
yeah, of
as
course, yeah,
well. So keeps you involved in it.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely, yeah,
decent, mate. Um, we'll talk about that's called match day, by the way. Yeah,
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 a match day, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Cool. We'll leave links to that
Perfect.
in the description, mate. Yeah. No, we'll have a little chat about Prem now. Yeah.
Hmm?
So so you support Palace.
Yeah, Sport
Yeah.
Palace,
You
yeah.
got a favourite goalkeeper? Not necessarily just
Um,
Prem, but sort of world football.
when I was younger, I used to always look at Joe Hart,
Yeah.
and I
Look
watched
like
it.
him actually.
I get that quite a bit,
Do
to be
ya?
fair, yeah.
Yeah.
But I also I used to watch a lot of Stegen as well, playing for Barcelona. Um,
Top keeper.
yeah, when I was younger, but now I kind of look at more goalies that are suited to me, like David Raya and Kasper Schmeichel and players like that, and kind of try to watch them,
Yeah. And
see
just
what they do,
what
and try
is
and
that what you so you constantly try and maybe like take bits of their game, see how
yeah,
they
just like to be fair, I like just watching football anyway,
yeah.
so I'll watch anything. But um, there's a lot of I watch quite a bit of just different goalies and see what they do and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Premier League goalkeepers. If you had to not necessarily your favourite, but number one, who would you go for?
At this moment in time,
Yeah, this moment in time.
the person that I most enjoy watching is Edison.
Edison, yeah.
I think the way he plays is more suited to how I play.
Yeah.
Um,
Good with his
obviously, I'm
feet,
nowhere
yeah.
near his level, but like I would try to take things from what he does to put into my game. So yeah, so definitely Edison.
Yeah, yeah, nice. I'd probably join you on that. He's probably my favourite.
Mm.
City as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
City are
yeah.
doing well, to
Great
be
football
fair.
to watch, in it. We'll go. I know you're a Palace fan, but so I'm not expecting them this answer. But top four predictions for obviously the 23-24 season. I've
Um,
give mine quite a few, but it's
what's
changed every
yours?
time.
What was your one?
I've gone. I'd go probably. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'd probably go City number one. I'd go United second if they get a striker, which I think they
Mm,
will. Then Arsenal, and fourth's up for grabs, I think. But I'd probably have to. I would say Newcastle, but I think with Madison at Spurs, I
mm.
can see him. I can see them getting
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
that's a good
Chelsea,
shout, actually.
Liverpool. I'm not too sure.
I'd say City.
Yeah, it's the easy one,
Um,
isn't it? That
it is easy, but like they
four in a
always do
row
the
is.
job really
Yeah,
well, and they play amazing football, obviously. I'd say I'd go with United as well. I
yeah.
think, yeah, I think they got a lot of potential, a lot of good players,
Good manager
and
as well.
then
Now he's
yeah, for sure,
got
yeah,
him playing well.
really good manager. I'm gonna go with
It's tough, isn't it? There's a
yeah,
lot.
it is tough actually. I'm gonna go with Liverpool third.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Arsenal third, and I'm gonna go Liverpool fourth.
Okay. So same top three, but you've put Liverpool in. Yeah.
Liverpool fourth,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So I'm seeing a lot of clubs making really good signings. So,
It's too what the level in
mate,
the Premier now is just too hard,
level's
isn't it?
gone up massively, and
How about go on? How about this one then? Surprise team. So a team you think like maybe general general idea is
mm,
they're not going to finish too great, and then you think, I mean, Burnley for me, I know a lot of people
yeah, I'd
think they're
say
decent.
Burnley. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I think Burnley are definitely a good shout. I think I've always thought Brentford are a very good team as well.
at home unreal, aren't they?
Yeah, I
Always
thought
beat
that.
Arsenal as well.
Yeah, when we've played them, they've always been very good. So I think they might do well this
One of them
season as
two,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Last thing I'll ask you is, we'll go if you could create your perfect keeper, yeah. So we'll take, I don't know, you're probably better than me, but like, what do you want to handle in, shot stopping? What,
Yeah,
let's
I
say four or
reckon.
five categories, perfect keeper,
Okay.
or a couple categories. Don't want to make you think too much.
Um,
I mean, feet for me, it's got to be Edison. I'd go
yeah, I think
feet.
Edison or Allison, one of them.
Yeah,
Distribution for that definitely. Edison or Allison.
feet could be you soon, mate. And your
Mate, if I'm anywhere near that level, I'll be amazed.
obviously, I actually coach your uh, younger brother as well.
Yeah,
Well, last year I did for the under-15s.
yeah,
I tell you what, he's coming for you, mate. He's coming for
yeah.
you.
No,
His feet
yeah,
is unreal
he's
as well.
well to be fair. He's
Yeah,
done well. Yeah, very very well.
and you've got Will. Is it Will?
Yeah, Will. Yeah,
He's under 13s now.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
what your parents doing?
Mate, I ain't got a clue.
Yeah.
Um, we all play in the same similar kind of style as well. To be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. Good with your feet. Yeah.
Um, yeah. So I'd try to help with them, and and do some training with them every now and again, and we kind of just like we always play football together, so
Yeah,
we're just kind of helping each other out and doing a bit of training here and there and stuff like that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Nice. Go on, we'll go last. We'll give me
yeah, go
two
on.
more categories here. So,
Um,
feet. What would you say, Allison Edison?
yeah, distribution, Edison.
Yeah,
Um,
shot stopping. It's hard on this, isn't it? 'Cause I feel it's a vague.
yeah, yeah. I would say every goalie in the Prem makes ridiculous saves.
Yeah, I'd probably go shot stopping.
Go on.
I'd probably go Allison shot stopping. I
Yeah,
think it's ridiculous. Yeah, for
yeah. To
if we're
be
talking
fair,
more
yeah,
Prem
yeah.
or Courtois if we're going outside, and then just for like mindset, I'd go Ramsdale just because he's a bit of a wind up, isn't he? And he don't get to him, he plays on it. So yeah, I like the animal.
Yeah,
So
of course you're an Arsenal
yeah,
fan.
yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah,
Well, mate, I appreciate you taking the time out
yeah.
of
Of
your day.
course, anytime. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been good to have you on, and
Perfect.
yeah, hope to see you maybe play in the Prem this year. Yeah,
All right. Yeah,
nice one,
we'll see. Thank you very much.
nice one. Yes, guys, thanks for watching this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, could you please follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel? It massively helps us out.